I was getting them, man. Tony Hawk. Get my screen going on so I could see this. There we go. Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 3 and 4, the redo, the remaster, remake. We got the exclusive demo showing you guys new hotness. I gotta get my stuff back together in that game. It's not. Oh, it's hot. 102 degrees today. We actually gained a degree. Gained a degree today. Instead of 101, we're at 102. All right. Let's put this in rest mode. Boom. That brought me back, man. It makes me want to watch some skate videos and stuff. I used to love the X Games. Oh man, I used to love the X Games. Who's hot? I gotta move my fan. Looks like they put some work into it. It's a little difficult to get back into Tony Hawk after not playing it for probably, I don't want to say 10 years, because I played the newest one, the one before they started remaking them. What was it, Tony Hawk 7 or something? But that game was like a glitchy. I ran into a glitch in that game, I'd say once every 45 minutes that I played it. There's documentation of that as well on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to see it, it's pretty dang funny. Okay, get the chat over here. Man, that was good. It's nice to revisit some of the epic games from yesteryear, especially with a new coat of paint on them, and that's done right. It's not done in a kind of weird way. A lot of games these days, when they hit remake status, it gets a bit lazy. We'll see though, because we'll see what the rest of the soundtrack looks like, because that particular demo only had what, 5 songs in it. I think it had 5 songs. Hang on, I gotta move my fan. I'll be right back. You got rules in your religion, all designed to keep you safe. All designed to keep you strange. Strange, thank you for the tip, man. What an epic tip. That's a heck of a way to get things started as well. Ryan, welcome. Tony Hawk, baby. What a fresh game. What a fresh tip. Thank you for the tip, man. Okay, let's see if I can get this in the right spot. Some good music in that. All right. Javier, what's up, man? Tony Hawk, the exclusive demo. I got it. We were just playing it. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitch. Twitch is the spot where I do a lot. If you guys are not following me on Twitch, you're missing probably 90% of what I do. find out what we got over here. Cup of haters? Cup of haters? Everybody knows. Does everybody know about a cup of haters? Let's move NXT over here. NXT time. It's time for tea. I really gotta employ a extra special ad situation here.
Now.
That's very loud.
Forever.
Here we go. Time for the tweet. Tweet the tweet, guys. Retweet the tweet.
Together.
Hit the streets hot with the tweet.
Give it up, man.
That Jacy. Give it up, man.
In NXT history, all is right in the universe because Fatal Influence is on top where we belong. Hi, sweet cheeks. I'm Laney Reed. I was gonna wait my
Laney
turn, but
Reed.
then I realized you were the most beatable.
Oh, what are you doing? Jimmy Johns is already on the scene. Jimmy Johns, you're that ready? Jimmy Johns is always ready.
Oh my God!
I have finally arrived. You
What
can
the
call
heck?
me the next
We're doing that thing again.
NXT Women's Champion.
NXT just became glamorous!
TNA is now Trick A. You ain't my champion.
Mike Santana is here to do one thing, to save TNA.
Trick Williams is in charge. I call the shots. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna take the TNA World Title from you. I'll fight for the legacy
What
of
the
TNA.
heck? X is like, my account is locked. Now my account is unlocked. What the heck?
On the ropes on more than one occasion. Santana getting so close, he
X
can
is
taste
so
the
weird.
gold.
20 years, TNA
All
has
right.
been looking for the one. And they found
They
that
locked
man.
my account and then they unlocked my account. Good job, X. Doing good work. Keep it up.
Don't touch him, Elijah.
Doing
They're
great
into
work,
Triple
X.
X right now. Hey, that's KC Navarro. AJ Francis. Oh, man.
All right. The tweet is on, guys. The tweet is on and the heat is on.
Trick shot. Trick retains. There may be no saving TNA from Trick Williams. Or should I say, Trick NA.
Trick NA. Jacy made a fatal mistake by winning that championship? How's that a mistake?
By Progressive.
Oh, yeah, man.
NXT Universe is fired up. We are live in Orlando, Florida, inside the WWE Performance Center. And there
Timeless
is
Tony
Steve
Hawk.
Don. He is here.
Rob Paulo,
Tony
freaking
D'Angelo Trust. Can he truly
Strange.
trust Luca Crucifino as they
J-Rock.
team here live tonight? And there is the ruler set to defend the NXT.
Cooper Austin. Uh-oh. Parking lot beatdown in the sunlight. Oh, my goodness. It's Jasper Troy. He's beating down Oba Femi in the parking lot. He jumped him.
Jasper Booker is taking out Oba
Jasper
Femi.
Troy with a choke slam on the... Oh, my God. Through the windshield. Oh, my goodness. Don't I have Jasper Troy? I thought I had Jasper Troy. I don't have Jasper Troy. We gotta have Jasper Troy.
How can Oba Femi
Ego. My goodness. Wow.
Here's a champion who's always ready to go.
Kill him with it. Kill him with a smile. Dang. Jasper Troy just threw Oba Femi through a windshield.
It is for TNA
in the parking lot. That's awesome. That's a good start. Wow. You guys saw some of the unbridled Tony Hawk skills earlier. Game looked really crispy, didn't it? I think they did a good job. Gotta get myself a Jasper. Ego. Why you always smiling when you see him? Super Shawn Legacy.
WWE of Graves. What is the magnitude of this
Hey, he's got a pretty cool theme song.
I don't think it's out of line to say that this is arguably the biggest match of Shawn Legacy's young career.
We gotta cut this up.
The opportunity to capture the North American
I like Shawn Legacy's song. It sounds pretty cool.
This Shawn Legacy, a dynamic young man who has made waves in very, very short order here in NXT. Raw ended with a World Heavyweight Championship clash. We start with a championship contest.
Let's go 125.
Possibly two tonight.
Sure.
We witnessed a new world champion crowned in Gunther. We kick off tonight with a North American Championship to be defended. But
There
we
you go.
learned a little bit more about
That looks
Shawn
pretty cool.
Legacy, that there's a little bit more than just putting gold around his waist.
Jasper Troy. All right. I need to put Jasper Troy in the right spot. He's in the wrong spot right now.
The sports entertainment, the pro wrestling business as a child, was actually bullied for his love of it. The only guy who had Legacy's back was his older brother, who he tragically lost several years later. Legacy
There we
is
go.
about preserving his brother's memory
Jasper
while
Troy.
carving his own legacy in this game they love so
We
much.
do not have Super Shawn Legacy. It's for the title, right?
Here tonight, but, you know, Booker, to that point, could Legacy come out a little bit
I got
too
Shawn
excited? We've seen
Spears.
some
Guess I'll
overzealous
just put him
energy
for
in
now.
the NBA Finals.
That's possible, but
See if I can find Shawn Legacy real quick.
But I was anxiously anticipating that moment, and I got a chance to talk to Shawn Legacy back in Reality Wrestling a
There he
couple
is.
weeks ago and talked about this very moment. I told him this could be his
one of
one
these.
shot. Take advantage of it.
Legacy joined the WWE ID program in 2024. Just got dropped by Ethan Page. And look, Booker, you know how impactful and how helpful that WWE ID program is.
Are all these so blurry?
Definitely taking advantage of that moment.
Seeing blurry pictures of Shawn Legacy.
North American Championship. This kid walked away with it.
No. All right, I guess we're doing this one.
Oba Femi has been taken to our medical room. I don't know how Oba is supposed to defend this championship tonight. The matchup is still on. But
Oba Femi got
why
put
would
through a
Troy attack the champion?
windshield in the parking lot just a second ago. That was crazy. That monster.
And step on some toes and keep on walking, Jack.
Well, that championship match still to come as a cover, and Legacy doing his best job to get that left shoulder up. But Graves, does Legacy need to stay with what
Dang,
brought
that's
him
a
to
big
this
picture.
moment, or does he need to pull some tricks out here tonight?
Listen, I agree with stick with what brought you to the dance. There's a very high likelihood, knowing all ego Ethan Page, that Page is looking past Shawn Legacy. Page is still riding high from Worlds Collide. Right now, the North American champion feels downright
Here we go.
untouchable.
We can cut him up later. Just get him in the right spot.
And you asked me why I was smiling when I see Ethan Page. This kid, he's still
Because I see
evolving.
Ethan Page.
Can't agree more.
Booker T
with
loves
Ethan
Ethan Page. I love Ethan Page
so
too. He's
much
great.
here in NXT. A lot surrounding
There
the
we
North
go.
American title.
Shawn
With
Legacy.
For one, the three men he faced this past Saturday in Los Angeles.
For the
Just
title,
how
right?
Special was Worlds Collide.
I don't know that I can
think it is.
accurately put it into words. It's available still on YouTube. If you haven't gotten eyes on it, I recommend you do so as soon as possible.
Wonder how many iguanas were purchased after Saturday.
There we go. All right, the title's on the line, so you know what time. It's time to light it up. This show definitely keeps you on your toes when it comes to how many different new people are on the scene.
Graduates, today you enter the real world.
See how
ready for
NXT
whatever
do
lies ahead,
tonight.
Except for the following, which you're likely to find exceedingly difficult.
Oh, we're burning it down. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Robert Stone, thank you for the bits, man. Burn it down.
In summary, life is hard, but saving money by bundling your home and auto with
Robert Stone, thank you, man.
Oh yeah.
We were just playing the new Tony Hawk demo. I got the exclusive demo, guys.
I don't really like committing to things.
You can't just download it. You gotta.
But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a
you gotta kill a few people.
I mean, yeah, that's what
Oh
I'm
my goodness. Oh, that's that. Oh yeah, look at this. WB, thank you for the bits. We have hit the bit goal, guys. It's done. It is done. Thank you very much, WB. The bit has been hit.
Way to take units.
Thank you very much.
24
You guys knocking the bit goal out of the park.
Locks in 7 times moisturization.
One and done.
Wow, and about half the ingredients.
Bit goal is
Clean,
gone.
moisturizing.
Got it done before the show even got into first gear. Ay, ay, ay.
Whopper Juniors for just $5.
See if I can get my volume right. My microphone. Check out my melody. WB, thank you so much for the bits, man. What a way to make a thunderous entrance.
I have 4 kids, and I wanted them to see me earn this degree.
SNHU is committed to your success.
There you have it.
If you're thinking about going back to school, you can do it.
I'm very proud to be here today. It's nice to see all
Tony
the
Hawk.
families
I had to relearn muscle memory and figure out new stuff. Get it all together. That was fun. Oh, spray. Oh, spray.
From pure cave spring water to the fires that create the sugar maple charcoal, where every drop is mellowed until it's smooth Tennessee whiskey.
Elevated.
Made by those who pour everything.
What's so elevated? Robert Stone, thank you for the bits.
Who drink it all over the
44 bits.
That's what makes Jack.
Show just started. All we saw was Oba Femi get slammed through a windshield in the parking lot, and then this match started. And that's that.
You are in grave danger.
I doubt if you can understand what it's like to have a child.
I'm not without imagination.
You're not without imagination.
Finale this
Sherlock
Wednesday,
and
9
daughter.
Central.
The epic team up.
WWE Evolve, Shawn Legacy swinging for the fences right now. WWE Evolve every Wednesday on Tubi. Could they have be the home of the North American champion?
Oh, yeah.
Legacy might be pulling double duty. He also, Graves, could be seeing double right now.
Take another look at the tide turner in this matchup. Ethan Page with a knee right under the jaw of the challenger. It's been all
Oh my goodness.
Since.
Oh, Robert Stone's on the top of the tree.
Universe trying to get under the skin.
Robert Stone.
Ethan Page is Shawn Legacy right now. Not really going to like the view. He's got to fight free out of this. And think of how much
Elevated, so Robert faded to the sky.
This past Saturday from the AAA Luchadors.
Yo, we're so Robert baited.
Smiles from the entire Evolve locker room.
My goodness. Robert Stone, thank you again. 44 bits.
Actually, how he carries himself. Oh, big missile drop kick from Legacy.
He's professional.
Shawn Legacy. They've been pushing this guy like crazy, man. Nicholas, what's up, man? Nicholas, what are you talking about, man? Usually watch NXT on the app, but they're experiencing stuff that's blocking it. Really, Shawn?
Weeks ago. And this is his moment. You talk about wanting to do it for his brother, do it for his family, do it to start building his own legacy, Graves. This is that moment for this man.
You said pushing who? Shawn Legacy, man.
Chip on his shoulder every time the bell rings, as we're seeing here.
Yeah, baby. Wow.
Champion turned inside out, challenger now.
Been helping him out a lot. He's been showing up on the show. He's been getting crazy opportunities.
Right now, Shawn Legacy looks like he's about to close in on that moment that we was talking about earlier, guys. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Nice
right
kick.
Across the ear. Is this enough? Legacy falls into the cover. And Page getting that right shoulder up. Well, Ethan Page, Graves, you talk about weathering storms. You talk about pushing through. Shawn Legacy also weathered a storm. Shawn Legacy now has found that second gear. But he's in deep waters, and I would say he's never been in a matchup this long with someone the caliber of Ethan Page.
Oh, history is tough.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough win for Shawn Legacy, man. I'm not sure he's getting this.
In the business today. Look at the power of the challenger.
Could have been looking for Shambles. It was countered, though, by Page.
Shambles?
Page. Oh! Wow! Big kick in his own right. Trying to hoist up Legacy. Could have been looking for the ego's edge. Countered, and it was a nice one by Legacy. Back in, swinging wildly with the right. Legacy up. Got him. Hoisted him. Now you got a triple. And he did it. Legacy.
Dang. Okay, Legacy. No. Ethan Page kicks out.
In the Evolve locker room, the Page just terrible.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. You got screws in your religion. Strange. Thank you for the $2. Thank you for the tip.
Might have taken a little bit too much time, though. Allowing Page to regroup. Corey, listen to the NXT universe.
Listen, if Legacy can use the adulation of the audience.
Oh my goodness. Backbreaker on the top turnbuckle. Oh.
That accident. We got it.
No, I didn't get it, Tim. We didn't hit the goal, man. We got to hit the goal. We didn't hit the goal last night. I said if we hit the $20 tip goal that I would go get the T-Pain, the T-Pain Tuesday we would have. But we didn't hit the goal, so nope, no T-Pain meal. Legacy front flip over the top, crack the back of Ethan Page. Wow.
Build your legacy, Shawn. This is that moment.
Legacy.
Booker, you said it. Can he become that man? No one there.
Dang.
Wasn't home. Twisted.
No 450.
Center of the ring. Shoots the half. And Page.
That's done. Ethan Page retains. Wow. Kill him with a smile. That was a good performance, though, by Shawn Legacy. They're absolutely giving that guy the time to build something here.
Shawn Legacy went for broke, and unfortunately for the challenger, it did not pay off. Twisted,
Ricky Saints is back. Ricky Saints putting the clobber in on Ethan Page. Elbows him, no, clotheslined him over the top rope.
Saints, I don't even believe is medically clear.
Ego.
And he obviously doesn't give a damn.
Ego's got to go.
When were you going to tell me about the new signee?
Ethan
As
Page
NXT Women's Champion, I think
retains.
that's something you really need to run past me first.
Right.
And since Fatal Influence is going to be at the top for a very
We're getting there.
long
Heck
time,
yeah.
I think
Heck yeah,
it's important
Strange.
that we build some sort of rapport. GM, champion.
It's Jayne.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? I do. And, you know, we started to when Fallon was the Women's North American Champion, but then she lost it. And Jasmine, maybe one day she'll even be champion.
Talking that trash.
But for now, I'm the champion, and I need to know what's going on with our division.
Right.
And this one. What? What do you want?
This one, what I was trying to say last week is I'm ready for you right now.
Laney Reed.
Okay. All right. I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to take a page out of the Jacy Jayne playbook.
A page?
But it's not going to work this
An
time,
Ethan Page?
newbie.
Well, I guess I have nothing to lose.
Oh, slapped her in the neck. Oh, no.
Oh, you've got to do it now.
Ethan Page retained his title. Heck yeah, he
Give
did.
me Laney tonight, and I'll put my title on the line against that little bitch.
Oh, dang. Dang, she said the applause word.
I don't really like
Called her the
committing to
B.
things. I'm scared. But when Verizon announced
Called
that
her
I
a
could lock in
B
low
word.
price for 3 years, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can you hear me now?
Jeez, slapped her in the neck. That was a very, very thunderous slap. She maybe she was aiming for her face, but she missed or something. I don't know. Or maybe Jacy was like, "Don't you slap my face? Don't you be slapping my face? You slap at a face,
This is your car insurance,
I
so you
kick
only
at
pay for
your
what you
ace."
need. For the last time. Huh. Shallow.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
I've always been an active person. Yoga is a big part of who I am. I love how it makes me feel.
Yoga fire.
But not long
Yoga
ago,
flame.
I felt I had to hang up this old yoga mat.
Yoga inferno.
You see, I have symptomatic obstructive HCM, which left me so
This is
short
a
of
loud episode of
I felt
NXT.
like
This
a
episode of
bystander.
NXT is way louder
So I
than
talked to my cardiologist,
Raw was
and he
last night. I'll tell you that.
prescribed Camzyos. He said it works by targeting
Alice,
what's causing
Alice
my
is in the
obstructive
palace.
HCM.
Welcome, Alice.
Camzyos is used to treat adults with symptomatic
NXT,
obstructive HCM.
NXT.
Camzyos
What a
may
fun
improve your
episode this has
symptoms
been
and
so far.
ability to be active.
They started off hot and they
Camzyos
did
may
not
cause
let up.
serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with a serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or with certain other medicines. Do not stop, start, or
Me, oh
change
my.
medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms
I got somebody
before
else's
and
mail
during
today, so I
Seek help if you have new or worsening heart
luckily it
failure
had their
symptoms.
phone number on it,
Camzyos is only available
so
for a restricted program.
I got to give
Before
it to them.
taking Camzyos, tell your
I'm really
doctor
glad I
about
did
all
it too
medical
because it was
conditions and
a
plan
it was a
pregnancy.
paralyzed
With
lady,
Camzyos reducing my symptoms,
and
I've
you could
gone
tell
from
it was
sitting
like
on the
medical
sidelines
equipment
to
in
being
there.
back in the game. My name is
So I was like, man, I hope I can find who this is. So I've been out and about today, so I definitely have had my fair share of sun and sweat. It's hot out there, man. It was 102 degrees today, but I'm really glad I got her medical equipment. Her like cousin came and got it from near me.
Election headquarters as the votes are counted. Special coverage with the Picks on Politics team at 10.
I'm really glad that I was able to do that, man. It's my super hype deed of the day. And Jimmy John's is trying to run up on us today.
Visit SeaWorld and go from real to unreal.
Okay.
See if I can get anything better.
Have internet. Easy.
It is all coming together.
When's the mattress coming?
Friday. Plumber?
Tuesday. Curtains?
Next week.
This is nice.
This is nice. It's all coming together.
Okay, let's see if this is a little better. Because Jimmy John's is rolling hard on this one. La 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 la.
How much? That can't be right. Never ordinary.
It's true. Join Bet365 today and get $150.
Okay, this one is a little better.
Win or lose.
The babe in the Uber.
What a vibe.
Of course, right when I say that, Jimmy John's grabs him. Of course. Okay, let me try this. Luckily, I have like 82 backups.
SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August the 2nd and Sunday, August 3rd are on sale next Wednesday, June 18th via Ticketmaster.
See where we're at here.
Next Tuesday, June 17th via Ticketmaster. Combo tickets on sale.
Actually, pretty similar. A little bit ahead.
Hey guys, today we're going to try and say the same word at the same time.
But this is probably going to be a little more,
3, 2, 1. Hangers. What'd you say? Hanger?
a little more
3, 2, 1.
dependable. Oh my goodness, dude. Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is on one today.
That little string hair Oompa Loompa has been bossing him around, okay?
Oompa Loompas.
Just like me. And best believe there's a new champion in town, so you know I gotta go get that title, okay?
Lash, I'm sick and tired of you.
I wasn't even talking to you. I wasn't even talking to you.
I don't appreciate you talking about Charles like that or the NPCC. And the way you keep interrupting Kalani and being mean to me, you can't just do and say whatever you want. You better let your girl know Hodge is the last thing that she gotta worry about.
Don't listen to her.
You got this.
3, 2, 1.
Drama.
Izzy, I wholeheartedly trust your judgment. So walk
Izzy Dame has been wrecking people recently.
There's no room for
No.
commitment in the
Jeez,
code.
man. Bling.
Brooks dressed different than us. He separated himself from us, and when he spoke about family, his eyes would dart all around the room like we weren't standing.
Oh
right
my God.
He didn't
Okay.
believe in us. So why should we believe in him?
Having like a
And then the final
small
nail in the
tragedy of trying to get to the
He
other one
drops
here.
the fall to Hank, Tank, and Briggs.
All right. WB with 10 bits. Oh my goodness. Yo, WB, thank you, man. The perfect 10 bits. Shawn Spears is on the screen.
You decided to take action.
Perfect timing.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh my goodness. And then Jimmy John's is like, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? You said WWE has too many call-ups? How many people did they call up? They called up, what, 2 girls? That's too many? Who else did they... What do you mean too many, Shawn? Who have they called up?
Is there anything else you see?
Like 2 people, right?
I have
2 is too many? Said they called up too many. Oh, it's time. Oh, we got a tag match coming up. So it is Shawn Spears, okay.
Izzy holding the chair. She laid Jensen out with.
Do I have Nico? Let's see if I have Nico.
Is Izzy the one who's
I got Nick Aldis. I got Nick Wayne. I don't have Nico. I think I'll wait on getting him.
Maybe ask Nico Vance. These 3 are a cohesive unit. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh yeah, Roxanne. Okay, so 3 is too many? My goodness, man. This is some other stuff right here. Wait, I thought he was gone. Oh, he returned at Battleground. What, he renewed his visa or something? Inamura is back. Wow, I missed that part of Battleground. Uh-oh, Psycho Clown and Octagon Jr. Look at Psycho Clown's glasses.
Tag team specialist. Should Hank and Tank be watching every single tag team match? I don't just mean here in NXT or on WWE Evolve.
Let's hope for the best on this one.
Everything going on in AAA.
No, I mean, no doubt. I mean, Hank and Tank, they've worked the
Yoshiki. Yoshiki.
And if they're not watching, if they're not scouting,
Oh, yeah, man.
trust me on that.
Comes the titles, Graves, it sounds like
See how many likes we have. If we have 20 likes, we'll start the predictions, guys. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get it. We're halfway there. We're halfway to 20 likes on YouTube, guys. So if you have not already liked it, which it means there's a couple people in here who have not liked it. So if you have not already done it, please get a handle on it. Click the like real quick, guys. Let's get it.
I got it all, man.
well, Shawn Spears might not like what he's seeing right now.
Big mistake, Mr. Spears firing up Yoshiki Inamura. We know how heavy-handed
Riggs.
Inamura can be. Oh, Spears about to find out firsthand.
Well, this matchup was supposed to happen last week, so Inamura.
Oh my goodness. Every single time. Every time. Oh no. Jimmy. Jimmy Johns. Come on, man. It's not that serious. Jimmy is patrolling right now. All over the internet. Jimmy John's. We're gonna come up with a new sandwich, guys. It's gonna be a sandwich where you can it's like the newest thing that's not new at all. You can put hot honey on it. It's their new thing. They got in the lab right now. Like, man, I came up with the newest, hottest thing, man. You know how we just figured out you could toast a sandwich? Now you can put hot honey on it.
Josh Briggs is looking real good right now. He seems to be totally focused. I like that.
Jimmy John's, man. They're busy these days.
Careful, Izzy.
Alright, can I please just watch the show now?
Nasty individual Nico Vance.
I said they called up too many people because of Stephanie, Roxanne, and Julia. Man, I don't know about that, man. That sounds like a completely natural call-up schedule, and I don't think any of them suck at wrestling. Like, there's nothing left for them to really do here. So it's either stick around here and have them keep soaking up spots that people who could use the reps would take, or put them on the main roster, and it's already working, man. Stephanie is one of the most over women on the entire roster. Roxanne is in the middle of a really, I would say, one of the biggest storylines in professional wrestling right now, with the Liv and Dom and Judgment Day and all that. And Julia, yeah, maybe they didn't need to call her up, but what's she gonna do, you know? Like I said, they'd just be sticking around and soaking up spots that girls here really could need. So I do not agree. But I'm sorry you feel that way, but hopefully it's not messing with your enjoyment of the show too much. I think it's natural progression, and I think all three of them are way too good to be sticking around here. Julia, you know, she definitely could utilize more like language classes to get better at English, but I don't think she has to be here for that. Yoshiki with the E Honda slaps to the corner, slapping the heck out of Shawn Spears.
Impact in the corner. Vance made the tag. I'm not sure if Inamura is aware. I think Briggs just made the tag on the other side. And Briggs just dropped Spears. I don't necessarily know. No, Briggs don't give a damn. I think he did see it. There's a splash. Josh Briggs.
Oh, baby.
Right now. Wasting a lot of time, though, right now, though. Wasting a whole lot of time.
The big man headed up top. Risky decision. Whoa. Spears doing his best job of trying to slow him down.
Master, don't say ridiculous things, and don't be mean. Don't be like that, man. Come on. We want people to hang out in here, man. We don't want people to think that people are gonna get banned for having an opinion or whatever. Let's not do that. That's it. Wow, the Culling gets a win. Whoa. Whoa. Dang. Well, that definitely is helping Nico to look a little bit more prominent. Dang, and he pinned Briggs too. Wow. Whatever you say. The guy does look good, though. He's got a good look to him.
And tonight they defeat Inamura and Briggs. Well, get ready because
the glamour has arrived.
We take a closer look at WWE's newest signing.
Up next, the glamour. We're getting glamorous, guys. It's time.
It's like all their apps and channels are connected.
See if we can hit 20 likes real quick, guys. Everybody in here, hit the like on YouTube.
Is she talking to us?
Tell me, how does direct
Let's get to 20 so we can start doing predictions on these matches and raise the stakes.
Content suggestions based on your watch history or mind control?
Were you recently elected?
Let's do it.
Introducing genre packs starting at $34.99.
Well, I for one am intrigued.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, she came out fighting. 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery.
all of a sudden she's on, 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx can save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. You do the math. The money we're able to save with using GoodRx, we're able to do all these extra activities. She can hit hard too for a little skinny thing. So
it's M.M. Mateo. Here comes M.M. Mateo. That was super funny when I read that.
Crust. Before.
Are you serious?
Until now. Introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try one for the first time tonight.
Keep looking.
You know
Keep looking for the
sneakers? Nice shoes, but
the
price,
ultimate.
Not as nice. However, Skechers Max cushioning are just as fabulous at a price that blows them away. Get insane comfort and cushioning, including hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Try Skechers Max cushioning.
Oh, weeding is the worst. But now, there's Spruce. You'll see visible results in 1 hour and dead weeds in 1 day. And it's safe for use around people and pets. Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer.
Can this be it?
Introducing.
Man, that Tony Hawk is so good. It's crispy, man, and I wonder how good the full game's gonna be.
New field.
La 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 la. Oh my God! Same exact feed. No.
Dog food
What
in
about
your
this?
fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh.
Let's try this.
Real meat, real veggies.
It's dog food.
It's dog food. Throw her out.
It's not dog food, it's food.
Throw that lady out.
Tajin, the irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to Tajin it?
Did you ruin her project? No, Nai, it's that. Ah, that's nothing. We've got new bounty. Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
I wonder if this is gonna be better.
Even when wet.
I'm gonna give this a chance.
Keeps working while ordinary brands fall apart.
Mariah Monroe.
Where's that cleanup button?
What about M.M. Mateo? You don't like that?
Get more done with one. Bounty. The quick and picker up. America's #1 trusted paper towel.
M.M. Mateo.
Do you have what it takes to win at Scrabble? Yeah. Then
Okay, let's clock that. My legacy. My legacy. Alright, let's see if this will work.
What were you thinking?
Okay, so we got Ava.
And jumping Ethan like that. You don't remember when we all talked and I told you guys I'm not gonna let you keep running around, ruining my show? See? Ricky, I can still see the bruising on your neck.
Oh yeah, I get it, Rob Paulo, but what's wrong with M.M. Mateo?
You know exactly what Ethan is
You don't want that?
Let me handle this, okay? Go home, rest.
Heck yeah, the Tony Hawk games are fun to play, and I like that there's secrets and stuff in it. There's secrets and there's reasons to replay certain levels and things. Grabbing all the videotapes and stuff.
I tried to get a word from the NXT champion Oba Femi, but he is still in a medical examination. As of right now, the title match between Jasper Troy and Oba Femi is still on, but the match seems like it is in jeopardy.
We messed up. You were right.
It's Andre Chase in the
dark state. That was a freaking bad idea.
Chase College.
I don't even know what we were thinking, man. So now you guys understand. It took you guys getting your asses kicked again to fully understand. If we're gonna do this, let me finish. If we're gonna do this, we have to do it my way, the right way. I love that. What does that mean? For starters, show up on time.
Okay, get a watch.
Follow the rules. And follow the direction. Is that too much to ask? No, it's not. No, we're good. We got that. Same page. So you're in. 100%. All the way in. 100%. In there like swimwear. Well, in that case, I think it's time to go back to class.
I think it's high time
Go back to
Chase
class.
who loses accreditation. It never works. It's never gonna work. Stop trying. Well, I want to go back to some
Booker T's riding low in that chair. You see, he's got like a low rider.
I can tell you this, Jasper Troy, all about business.
Jasper Troy, all about
The
business.
NXT Championship match is on for our main event, but as far as last week goes, NXT became glamorous.
Glamorous. Oh, here we go.
Breaking news. The Glamour has arrived in NXT.
She's in the bathtub.
It's time to get out.
I have to get out.
Uh-oh.
Internationally adored by all. Because making people scream is nothing new for her. She's beauty. She's grace. And she will probably punch you in the face. The Glamour doesn't just walk into the spotlight. She's the reason it exists. The Glamour is the girl you've been waiting for. Introducing...
We have a bunch of fake newspapers.
We don't got all day. There she is. The Glamour is Blake Monroe.
Blake Monroe is her name here. Blake Monroe. That's the name.
Okay over there,
well, you got the Monroe part right.
I'm feeling real good.
Why are you sweating?
Blake Monroe. There you go. Oh, it's Lash Legend, and she has a new theme song. Blake Monroe. There you have it, guys. The reveal is here. I like it.
I can't wait for what bookisms we're going to get for Miss Monroe.
I'll take it.
Here is Lash Legend. Choice words for the locker room earlier, as we saw, while Sol Ruka and Zario were trying to conduct some sort of video to show how their friendship is continuing to grow. Nonetheless, Lash, Red Sinclair, one-on-one next.
Oh, I hear Saturday night's main event.
WWE Evolution at State Farm Arena in Atlanta is her name here. Saturday, July 12th and Sunday, July 13th are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
See if it's like right there.
Blake Monroe is her name here. Blake Monroe is her name here. Blake Monroe?
The so-called life.
Monroe is her name here. Blake Monroe. That's the name. Well, you got the Monroe part right. Following an eventful weekend for both WWE and UFC, get yourself a UFC 316 tee available now at WWEshop.com.
Save the clip.
Hell yeah!
Look, I think it's about time you take Vic to the supermarket.
There we go. Look at all this hype in the chat. Thank you, WB. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Radio. Thank you, Strange. That's more like it. You know how we rock and roll, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert Stone. We need Ren Sinclair. Do I have her under Maddie still? Let me see. Maddie?
What though are the issues between you and
I do.
The thing about Lash is
There we
she keeps
go.
interrupting me, keeps getting in my way, and Lash is gonna do what Lash does: talk loud but say absolutely nothing, and I just don't have time for that.
It's a big time opportunity for Ren
Blake
Sinclair.
Monroe is her name here.
Dempsey, I need this. I need this. You think Ren could be going the same route as Miles Bourne?
I kind of look
Boom.
at that, Graves, and it's hard to argue or confront what you're saying because she certainly has grown as
Sure,
a
do it.
competitor, and that's because of NQCC. But Booker, she has to see what Miles Bourne has accomplished.
Do it. Do it. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh my goodness. Upgrades. It's time for upgrades. Up. Upgrades. Look at this. Hit him with the upgrades. Yo, Robert Stone with the alley-oop to Alice. The Alice oop. Congratulations, Alice. Thank you for being here. And super duper thank you to Robert Stone for throwing the alley-oops. I see you. Thank you, man. Moving us forward on the subscriber goal today. All right, here we go. Robert baited.
Little sister, so to speak, in the locker room.
All right, see if I can
Anyone's
hear
sister,
this.
especially a little sister.
It's quiet over here on this speed.
Standout Kalani Jordynne.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Big splash.
Ren Sinclair is really good, man, and Lash has been coming along. I'm really perplexed by them releasing Jakara Jackson. She put out a video recently too. We should watch that. I've seen a couple of wrestlers have put out some videos recently. There's a new Thunder Rosa video. There's a new even Cesar Bononi has put out some videos recently. Oh my goodness. Ren Sinclair's getting just cracked in half. Ay, ay, ay.
I think Lash Legend has all the tools to be a major player in this business
Jeez.
for years to come. She's got the size, she's got the power, she's got the aggression.
As far as Booker goes with whoever's got next, the NXT Women's Championship will be defended tonight as for our main event.
This
Oba
crowd is
Femi
wild, man.
Not gotten word, but the NXT Championship match is still on after Oba was attacked, put through the windshield of a car by his opponent, that being Jasper Troy. Sinclair
Jasper
charging
Troy.
in, going up, going
Jasper
around,
Troy
and
means
nice takedown,
business.
and Kalani
Beautiful, baby.
started clapping. You like what you see, Kalani, out of Ren.
I do. I love it.
Well, Kalani, as red hot as the women's division is these days, what gives you such confidence that you deserve to be at the top?
Because I know what it's like to carry a championship. I know the pressure that comes with it, and I know I'm prepared for this. I've been prepping for this my whole time.
Oh, is that Kalani on commentary? I'm getting some Kalani-mentary. Kalani-mentary. Some Kalani-mentary.
That's got to give you a pause at least, Kalani. That is terrifying power from Lash Legend.
Big kick, though, from Ren Sinclair answering.
Kalani Monteri.
No. We need to put some respect on Ren Sinclair, man. She's doing a hell of a job. She's doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, Ren Sinclair is great.
She really has been starting to come out of her shell, so to speak, go all the way back to WWE Deadline. Hoisted on the top, looking for the high cross body, but just got caught, got overpowered by Lash Legend.
Chinese.
And Lash, just dropping Ren Sinclair
English.
into the cover.
Oh, it's over. Lash wins just like that? Wow.
And Graves, it seemed like
Wow.
Lash was using Ren as a
Ren is being used as a crash test dummy over here? That's a dang shame, man. She's too good for that. I mean, everybody has their time. There's a time and a place, but gosh, man. Kalani Monteri. it's when Kalani Jordan is on commentary. Kalani Monteri.
Of the Southern sensation.
It's Laney Reid.
And here I am thinking that I have to wait for the sweetest moment to join this NXT women's division. But no. I didn't wait to become a rodeo champion.
Oh, she's a real rodeo champion. Okay.
Record-breaking track athlete.
Okay. This is what they need to be doing. I like this.
I saw my opportunity and I took it.
She's a track and field star. She's a rodeo champion.
Southern hospitality to the side.
Okay, I like this.
Don't let my accent fool you.
Oh yeah, man.
Jayne is still the most beatable champion in WWE history, and tonight I'm gonna shock the world.
Dang, she gets a title match. She slapped the heck out of the neck of Jacy. She slapped the heck out of Jacy's neck. You might have to replace this neck. Okay, we got that. That's good, I think.
Tonight only. Free shipping on qualifying orders.
got to do their job. That's the most important thing, is do what they ask you to do, and do it the best you can. Gertrude, the glamour kraken. My goodness, I've never seen such a beauty of Gertrude. I've never seen such a beautiful woman named Gertrude.
Festival coming to the Javits Center in New York City, June 20th through the 22nd.
Gertrude's not a bad name. I'm not saying it's a bad name. I'm just saying, like, would you have liked that more? Would that have been better? You know, like, I feel like we got at least half a good name there. I think it turned out a little better than it could have.
In jeopardy, aren't you worried that Oba won't be able to compete and it will cost you your title opportunity?
It's not gonna
It's
cost you
Jasper
anything,
Troy.
Sarah. I knew exactly what I was doing. Oba may be hurting, but he's a warrior. He's a beast, Sarah. And as long as he's still breathing, I know he'll be out there tonight to defend his championship. I'm counting on it.
Our main event is still on. The young guns of NXT making waves tonight.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's her. It's Laney Reed.
It's hard not to like the boldness of the challenger.
They gave her a little beat with a banjo in the background. You hear it?
NXT Women's Champion twice. That's blatant disrespect. But be careful what you wish for.
They gave her a little banjo on the beat. It's kind of like a hip hop beat, and then they put banjo in it. I see you, Laney Reed. Oh man, that's funny.
Of Laney Reed and Graves, we've been saying it. Booker, we've been saying it. It's the land of opportunity.
They had a little banjo. That's so funny. All right, Laney Reed. Said, I'm who? That's the girl they just told us all that stuff about, Strange. That girl that they just did that, like, I don't know, 2-3 minute package about. Showed, like, her past and her accomplishments and who she is, and her cutting a promo about it and all that. It's that girl.
Corey, this woman made the most of her opportunity. Jacy Jayne shocked the entire WWE universe by knocking off Stephanie Boncaire, albeit with a little assistance from Bayley.
Jacy Jayne, the NXT Women's Champion.
Jacy Jayne is the queen pin in NXT. And Booker, this is what Jayne, or maybe you.
Man, they got Jacy Jayne right at the top of the hour, too.
Jacy Jayne, NXT Women's Champion.
Stand up. Not did she just win the championship, Corey. Not just that. She wins Stephanie McCure clean up out of NXT, dog.
It's been the same since.
She threw Stephanie McCare clean up out of NXT, dog. Oh, man. Get your ticket.
Put a quarter in the ride, and now we can go out of it.
Yo.
Championship on the line. Let's go up to Mike Rome.
Booker T's going crazy over here.
Following contest scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Is for the
That was funny.
Women's Championship.
Threw Stephanie McCare right up, straight up out of NXT, dog.
Introducing the challenger from
Oh, man.
Alabama, Laney Reed.
Do I have it? I don't have it. I have this one, though.
Representing Fatal Influence, she is the NXT Women's Champion,
Jacy Jayne. There you go.
Second of 3 championship matches tonight. It is a triple
Dang, 3
title
championships
Tuesday. Still no update on Oba Femi.
on the line
After that
today.
attack from Jasper Troy, but we
Laney
just
Reed.
heard
I don't
from
have
Jasper.
Laney Reed, but I
He's
have
counting on Oba
Layla
Femi
Gray.
walking
I'll
out,
just put her.
defending that title, and
How
that
about that?
championship match is still official for our main event here tonight. But right now, it's about the women's championship here in NXT.
Listen, this
Cut
is a
her
massive
up a little
opportunity
bit.
for both of these
Make
women.
her fit.
Jacy Jayne, in a sense, that she can start silencing the doubters. To this day, since she knocked off Bakir, people have said it was a fluke.
That's
that Jacy isn't
so fresh.
Oh!
Booker T. Booker T is going crazy.
Caliber, and Laney Reed almost proved all those
200?
doubters correct.
No, that's too much.
Oh, it was Reed who just
100?
caught Jacy with a kick.
There you go.
Going up, going over, another pinning predicament, shoulders down one more time, another kick
That
out.
works.
And it was Laney who called
All right,
Jacy
the
most
title's on the
beatable
line,
champion
so you
in
know
WWE.
what
That's
time.
I have an issue with.
It's time
Laney Reed
to
bold, she's brash, she's got bravado, but you can't
light it up.
Call out a champion,
Let's
say
go.
they're beatable, and then not beat them, because guess where you go? Back of the line.
Well, I hear what you're saying. I think Booker would agree, but Graves Reed is the unknown, and I think that's what makes her dangerous, isn't it? Being that unknown, Jacy doesn't know what she's getting in there with.
Spent 2 years in the Japanese military.
Down, crossbody by Reed.
And her intent was becoming a wrestler? Sounds kind of different, right? Sounds kind of like a... Like maybe they don't connect quite right, but maybe they do. Who knows? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's funny, man.
She's got a lot of talent. Jacy Jayne but not be sleepy on this one right here. Laney Reed definitely can walk away the new champion.
Big senton to
Dang, look at those stomps she was putting on her.
And right back in with another one.
What would I have for dinner tonight, Tim? I don't know. You got to give me some options.
Well, Jacy Jayne been overlooked to champion from sidekick to
yeah, it's a way to train your body, but it feels like you could just go straight to wrestling. Because one of the things I've learned about wrestling is even when you think you're good at it, and then even when you think you're good at it, and that's what you're doing before you start training, you don't know how to wrestle. So there are skills that just don't translate very well, and you can end up creating muscle memory and habits that don't translate well. You can end up kind of messing yourself up doing something else trying to prepare for this, because even the people who are doing this to prepare for this aren't doing it right and aren't learning it right. You know what I mean? Like there's people who are like really good backyard wrestlers and stuff, and then they try to get into this and it's just a whole different ballgame. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday, Super Mario.
These two are, what would you say, being a little...
Yeah, it's a good way to probably get in shape and everything, but it's probably going to give you certain habits and muscle groups that maybe aren't exactly what you need for this.
I remember being in the ring with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for 20 minutes.
I've heard it 100 times, man. People think they know what's up, and then they get in this ring and they find out they didn't know how to wrestle at all.
NXT Women's Champion Jacy Jayne looking to make an example out of Laney Reed.
When it comes to Jacy, you think she likes to hear that she's the most
burgers, chicken, or Chinese food?
Absolutely not, and that's where I think Laney Reed made her mistake.
Depends on if they're good or not. I don't know, man. I think maybe Chinese food.
Jacy's got a point to prove, and she's looking to do it at Laney's expense.
Rolling right into the cover as the champion, looking to retain challenger, kicking out.
Hey, it's Mr. Renegade. Welcome, man.
What would you be if you heard the locker room saying, "Oh,
Laney's in trouble here, man. Jacy is just showing her the ropes in a bad way."
But I'd be pissed off. Okay, let's just use that word right there.
Ooh, another one of them Laney slaps. Is that her thing or something? She's got super slaps? Seems like her slaps have been highly effective tonight.
And Graves, there's been a groundswell shift happening in this brand. Laney Reed, if she wins tonight, will be at the forefront of that shift.
Laney Reed would be the NXT Women's Champion. I mean, that would be one of the most bizarre occurrences we've seen in recent history. But then again, nobody gave Jacy Jayne a chance. Conversely, you've got Jacy Jayne, who's still looking to establish dominance as NXT Women's Champion. Inside cradle, shoulders down. Almost had an upset there once again. Credit to Laney Reed, certainly making a
Laney is doing what she can to put some pinfalls on her at least.
Big uppercut. Book, you liking what you're seeing thus far?
No, like I said, I like everything about Laney Reed.
Oh no, you can't get Chinese food. Chinese food does sound good. I think it sounds a little better than just plain chicken or burgers, because you know, burgers, you gotta have a good burger spot too. That's what I was saying about it. Depends on how good the spot is.
I agree with that, Book, but what happens if
I would say out of all three of those, Chinese is probably the one that gets messed up the least, I would say. I don't know. Burgers are all right too, but
you can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong.
Jacy Jayne now almost salivating at what she is doing, and this has been a hard-hitting affair. We arrived
exactly, WB. That was my whole point. Is like if you go training at something else for years and years, you might get some good skills that you can transfer into this, but you're not a good wrestler yet, and it can definitely make it so you have to unlearn certain things that you're doing that made you who you are and made you the athlete that you were. When it comes to somebody like Kurt Angle, it's not the same, because he was actually doing a lot of these same movements and stuff. But when you're transferring other types of elite level athletic abilities and stuff and athletic competitions, this is you're going to come into this with some advantages, but you're also going to come into this with some things that you already know that you're going to have to unlearn and wire yourself differently.
I didn't like that right there. Gave Laney Reed just a little bit too
Chinese New Year's? Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about that. Sometimes I hear about it, but I don't know when it is.
Looks like it drove the win out of Fatal Influence as well. This has been a hard-hitting affair.
General Tso chicken.
Or
sesame chicken.
Background track and field Division I level. Competed hurdles at Jackson.
Actually pretty good so far.
Trying to clear Jacy Jayne here tonight. Jayne one more time.
I don't know who that is either. Emma Maishima? Sounds like a Tekken character.
And Jayne charging back in and again! Right into the throat!
That was gnarly, man.
I love it. And Jayne now just calling
Goodness
for
gracious.
Reed to
Jacy
get
Jayne
back
with
to
the
your feet.
vicious
This is a
offense.
different side of Jacy Jayne. As you've said,
Laney
Booker, it's
Reed is
one thing
getting.
to win the title, another one to
She's gonna
defend.
learn her lane.
Jacy Jayne knows all about that. She's been here, like I say, V. She's an original. She's a player coach. She's the rock star. And right now, she's looking to cash her ticket.
By the way, I'm being told right now, Blake Monroe is lighting up social media, as is this matchup. Jayne now
Blake
could be looking
Monroe
for a
is
suplex.
lighting up social media.
Since he first saw her 15 minutes
Let's
ago.
see.
Been liking everything she's
See
been
how
putting
lit
up.
up
I think
it
he
is.
commented once or twice a bunch of eyes. But right now, it's Laney Reed trying to get a separation
Oh, I need to go over
back
here.
into this match.
Come on. Jacy Jayne right now is in a bad position, and I don't like it.
You're smelling the upset right now.
Oh!
Blockbuster didn't get all of it. Got enough, though, to take the champion off her feet. And Graves, this is a pivotal point in this match.
I think the challenger may have just wasted her finest bullet, because we saw the blockbuster attempt. I think Reed got a little overzealous, didn't allow Jacy to get into perfect position, and may have cost herself in delivering an offensive maneuver.
Talking about Blake Monroe, you know, she wants to put gold around her waist, have a fatal influence in her own right over NXT, but who is going to walk out of this match women's champion? And these two, Book, have not held anything back.
I can't wait to see how this thing play out. Who's gonna one up each other on this right here? Big shots.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes, I like it.
Laney Reed right now getting the better of the champion. Uppercut looked like it went right to the throat. Big tackle taken down. Jacy Jayne, and now
Look at the action.
Graves, this is what you said. Can she build momentum, weather the storm? Can she push through, persevere, Russian leg sweep? The challenger now looking for a huge upset.
And now might be the right time for Fatal Influence to start sweating a little bit. Jacy Jayne looks like she's in all types of trouble.
Shawn Legacy was close earlier tonight to shocking the world. Laney Reed could be looking to do the same. Front face lock. Hoisting up with a twist.
Baby, that could be it.
For the title.
Oh, what?
For the title.
Whoa, Laney almost got the title right there. Whoa, Jacy Jayne saw the title slipping through her fingers. Wow, that was a super late kick out right there.
Is in danger.
I mean, she's in a fight right now, Vic. She's in a fight for the championship.
Listen, Laney Reed said that Jacy Jayne is the most beatable champion
Yeah,
in NXT history.
Super Mario, that's why I never pounce on this stuff, because the last, like, what, 3 times that people had some sort of, like, oh, I'm so upset about this name type of reaction, it turned out that there's, like, a really heartfelt, cool reason behind it.
You can say the same for Reed missing well.
Dang, dude, that knee. Yo, Laney Reed is shooting for the stars right now. I'd say at least the last 3 times people had that weird fake outrage about somebody's name change. it turned out that the people involved had a really good piece of input on why that name is their new name, and it's something that they really care about, like Gunther and his grandfather, like this, where it's her freaking her niece or whatever. Like that, people jump the gun and then they end up looking stupid for stuff like that. Dang, that's game over. Jacy wins. Took her head off. First successful defense for Jayne. Nice. Yeah, Laney got way too much offense there. They should have let the... gosh, I don't know. This is kind of like a lose-lose situation, because if you had the rest of Fatal Influence get involved, it kind of makes Jacy look a little weak there. I don't know. Maybe just have her make a mistake and then Jacy just capitalizes with her finisher or something. I guess there was a little bit of distraction right there, but they should have done that a couple minutes ago. They shouldn't have waited this late into the match. Yeah, Super Mario. That's why I don't jump the gun on names and stuff, because you never know why, you never know what's up with it, and it just makes you look. It makes me and it makes the rest of these people look really ridiculous when they find out why that's the name, and then they're like, I guess it is kind of a good name. Oh.
Decide who your next one is, and because we have the most stacked and the best women's division in the world,
it's Ava the Rock Johnson.
Next week there's going to be 4 singles matches. Whoever advances will move on to a Fatal 4-Way on June 24th. And whoever walks out of that Fatal 4-Way will be the new #1 contender and will face you for the NXT Women's Championship at Evolution.
At Evolution, oh wow. Nice. Yo, Jacy gets to wrestle at Evolution. That is awesome. Dang, everybody's here for a piece. Oh, I love it. You see how everybody's in the audience and everything? All the girls are around the ring, like the wolves coming out of the woods coming out of the bushes. Oh, there's freaking Jordynne Grace too. Wow. There's killers in these woods, man. Jacy, run. Run, jump, go, Jacy. Dang, man. The night is closing in, Jacy. I hope you enjoyed your title reign. There's just too many killers out there. I like Jacy, and I think that it's great that she got the title, because she's better than a lot of these girls, and she's been around forever. I think that she's definitely worthy of a title reign. I don't know how long it's going to be, though, because there's other girls out there that are worthy as well.
Why I was a fan and how I felt, and he thought it was cool, and I was like, hey,
Damian Priest on the Cody bus.
If I did a few things that you do. The Razor's Edge was the big one, and I was like, would you mind if I did the Razor's Edge? He was like, well, people do it. I was like, yeah, but they don't call it the Razor's Edge.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to do a high cross or...
No,
whatever.
you want to do the Razor's Edge.
It's the Razor's Edge.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's cool. I was like, yeah. And I was like, thank you. And then even doing the drip, and that was a combo, because I had to ask him, and then Nash was there as well.
The blood drip?
Yeah, using that in my gear and stuff. When I asked him first, Scott, and then Scott.
That's cool. He's got so much respect for them.
But he did it in a way where it was they were teasing me. Like, I was like, "Hey man, would you mind if I use the drip?" He was like, "Oh, you want to use our stuff?"
Oh, you want to use our stuff?
And he calls him over, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is gonna backfire."
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
What do you want to talk about?
Dang, I didn't know that. I'm so glad. I love these interviews where you get to know stuff like that. Stuff that doesn't mess with the business, you know. I like interviews like that. Stuff that actually shows you the deep respect and responsibility for the gimmicks and moves and stuff.
On WWE's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't matter. You came back from
Yoshiki
Japan
and Josh Briggs backstage.
This happened. We're better than them. We are better than them. I know ya.
Well, scoreboard says.
Oh, AJ Francis.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is A.J. Francis.
And this right here is the blessed one, KC Navarro.
Let's go.
And together, we make up first class.
Thea Hale, you think so, RJ? That could be fun.
Hey, but don't worry.
You just followed me on X. Thank you, Tim.
Are gonna look way better on us real soon.
That's a fact.
He's wearing a Biggie Small shirt.
How about you? You are really annoying.
You're really annoying. Inamura knows something.
I was taking over this locker room back before you even thought about becoming a big star in Noah. That's right. And now I'm back to take over this locker room again.
Oh boy.
Hello, I am Elijah.
Hey, it's Elijah.
And if it weren't for you two, the TNA
Hey man, the
title
world
would
of
be
wrestling
back
is
in TNA.
thick
So
right now.
Why don't you go ahead and try to take over this locker room right now? I'd like to reintroduce.
Oh, pardon me, Elijah. But we're gonna go talk to the TNA champ right now. Right? Hey, let's go. Don't worry about them. We're gonna go talk to him right now. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I'll get it done.
There you go.
What was that? Nothing, Tony. Just taking care of some business.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
Tony, I'm going to prove to you tonight that you can trust me. After you.
No.
After you.
Go ahead.
Tony D does not trust this guy Luca at all. I don't blame him, man. Everything's sideways with the family right now. I love this story. This story has me on the edge of my seat. I'm wondering what they're going to pull, you know? What are they thinking about? What are they going to do? How are they going to flip it on us?
Following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Luca Crucifino and the Dawn of NXT.
Oh, they're going to tag up.
This matchup is presented by
This is good.
Progressive.
This is a good idea.
We have in our minds, can Luca Crucifino prove himself to Tony D'Angelo? Tag team action live next. on
Let's
NXT.
see it. I'm actually pretty hyped about this right here. They actually paid for, And it became kind of a double-edged sword, because it's like, if they had a debut, then it would kind of soak some of the hype out of what they were already doing. But if they didn't have a debut, that would also soak some of the hype out of what they were doing, because then people were like, oh man, I was expecting something to happen and it didn't. So sometimes the crowd is actually excited to be there, but they're not actually cheering for something, because they're waiting for what's going to happen. This is one of those storyline matches where the action in the match isn't as important as the story they're telling. So I would say that the crowd does care about Tony D in this, but they're, as far as, like, in my opinion, they're waiting to see what's going to happen. They don't want to miss it by hopping and jumping and chanting all day, which they're probably going to do anyway, but just not right when you see them backstage with them and stuff in the darkness. That seems like a spot where something bad could happen. What's this? Oh, okay, they're just showing the crowd. I see you, Tim. Tim's #1 on the YouTube leaderboard right now. Ron Killing's got more views than the CM Punk segment? Of course it did. Of course it did. The CM Punk Cena thing was something that, it's hype, but it's not something brand new. The Ron Killings thing was brand new. That's hot, you know.
No, the NQCC has shaped me into the man I am today. I'll never forget that.
Make us proud, Miles.
You know I will.
Yes, sir.
Make us proud, Miles. Hey, it's Javon Evans.
Congrats, my boy. Yo, come on, y'all. Hey, I knew game was like that,
dog, bro. Come on.
Tough loss for you, OG, but you all good, bro. Come on now.
Me and the rest of the NQCC, we're all good, right?
Respectfully, Troy, I want to take my shot too, bro.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that too, WB, that too.
Hey, you're not
And we've seen it in here a couple times where people, you can tell that they're waiting for something to happen.
Charles, why you always holding them down?
Because of, you know, the rumors and stuff.
Javon, why you
And then
even
it doesn't
in?
happen, and they're like,
This is
oh,
your business.
you know, it
Brian
like
Taylor,
literally
you
makes
folks
them
are
not
still in there,
enjoy the
right?
show as much.
Yeah, Charlie, see, I was thinking.
I know what you were thinking, Tavion. You were thinking the three of us. We're the NQCC. Always and forever. We're going to rule NXT. That's why you were thinking. Come on, Ren. Let's get out of here.
I like how Ren's still holding her neck backstage. See that? She's still selling what happened. Yeah, when he cut his hair off, I was like, oh man, it sucks. Nobody clipped it. That would have been a good reaction to upload. Nobody clipped it in here. Most watched live YouTube broadcasts ever. Wow. I told you a bunch of people watched this. Biggest live stream ever on YouTube. Wow. Dude, they did such a good job by making it free on YouTube. I was telling you guys, I was like, man, this is great. This is a good idea to put Worlds Collide. And they trended worldwide. That's... Hey, it's the Iguana. Mr. Iguana's here.
All the way to Monterrey, Mexico.
Dang, I wonder what kind of... They have merchandise for him, but it's just really... it's really not good merch. It's just a black shirt that says Mr. Iguana on it. They should have already had the iguanas that you could buy, the iguana puppets. They should have had a really cool shirt. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, it's time. The evil Terminator Factory.
And this is a duo looking for that statement win in that tag team division.
Hit him with the Terminators.
But the other man on the outside is Wesley, their mentor of sorts.
I love this song so much. It's so simple, but it just hits, man. I love it. I wonder how cool it sounds in a big arena with the big booming sound system.
He was trying to get to me.
I bet you it sounds fresh. Oh yeah, man.
Waller, Vic. What? I don't have my wall right you up. Huh? He wasn't trying to dap you up. I thought he'd be trying to.
It's Tyreek and Tyson, right?
That's $150,000.
I didn't even spell that.
That's long green ducats.
Well,
Long green ducats.
championships because championships equal
Yo, I don't
chance.
have Tyreek or Tyson. How's this possible?
He's getting there, Book. Let's not give him too much credit. Look at Crucifino out of the gate looking for a single lane.
How do I not have either of these guys?
Graves, this is the sort of match
Man,
that high-rise
right.
Tyson and
I gotta get 'em.
Tyreek, they need to win to start making waves.
100%. I've been extremely impressed.
TNA has some free shows on YouTube. I know they upload stuff after the fact, but I don't know about like straight up like free shows. I don't. Maybe that border brawl or something. I don't know.
Looked over at Luka.
Let me ask you guys an honest question.
I know they upload stuff that you can watch later, but not like straight up shows. I haven't heard of them doing like straight up free shows on YouTube that are like live.
You gotta understand, Tony Diaz brought this team a long way.
Tony Diaz. Tony Diaz. Who the heck is Tony Diaz? Booker T. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Booker?
To Corey's point, Luka's comments last week, I think, struck a sensitive nerve with Tony. When
Tony
he said,
Diaz.
Are we even still a family? As a tag was made.
And again, in this
There's a new picture of Paul Heyman. He looks really serious.
I see it. I
I don't think I'm getting that.
These two can't get on the same
I like the
page.
picture I have.
This rift is irreparable, in my opinion, and I don't understand what the benefit is. What's this business about, Book?
Checks and championship,
not friends
Checks
and
and
family.
championship, man.
Not how many people you can fit around the dinner table.
Oh my God! Yo, this Tommaso Ciampa picture.
Taking out some frustration.
Gotta try to get
know,
that.
Stax is
Just
somewhere
popped out
he's
of the
smiling
screen.
Watching this because the last time Stax was
Here we go.
around
Tyson
both
DuPont
Luka and the Don. The last
and
time
Tyreek
Luka and the Don
Eatway.
team was at Stand and Deliver when Stax stabbed Tony in the. Whoa!
What's that?
We got some breaking news. Blake Monroe. It's going to become official next week, Book.
Quack, quack. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
yes, man.
Well, I'm trying to get Booker to be
A cool
refocused
Uncle
here.
Howdy
Please help me
picture,
out
too.
and get back into this matchup.
I'm watching the Don and
Let's get that real quick.
High Rise throw heavy hands in the middle of the ring.
Look at Wesley providing a distraction. And look,
Please don't
Tony,
let this be one of. Oh no!
Tony want to make
The
a tag.
Tommaso Ciampa picture is
And
just
right
him
to
from
the
like
back. I mean, that's
from
not,
here
that's
up.
not Luka's fault. Is it?
Dang it, man! I want this picture, but
Right, but Tyson and Tyreek
not good enough.
absolutely are. They've looked extremely impressive since the opening bell.
Wait, I have
Holy
this.
crap. That was some serious impact. Quick tags being made. You gotta like this, Book.
No, I'm loving it. Tyson and Tyreek are doing the
How do
the
I
right
already
thing
have
and
this?
Getting the job done
Wait,
under
what?
the expert tutelage of Wesley, man.
When it comes to
It says
tag
I already
team,
have
we
it,
saw
but
the
I
Cully
don't
pick
have
up a
it.
win earlier. Ava has a lot
Where's
on
it
her
at?
plate, but also that tag team division is building contenders.
Oh, yeah,
Spears
man.
and Nico, Dark State. We heard from OTM, one of the two teams out of here, and finally Luka back into the matchup. But he has to prove himself all the time, and I think right now he's doing just that. Luka is taking out High Rise.
Tyson DuPont sent crash to the outside. Keep your eyes on Tyreek.
Guys, y'all got to really look at the small things.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen Tony D run away from a fight
Okay,
like
so we
that.
got Tyson.
I mean, to make that tag,
Wait, is that
Tony
Tyson?
normally stays in the fight as long as he can, man. Come on.
Well,
we know this.
To
Come
your
on,
point,
man.
Just was tagged back in. He didn't put his hand out. He was tagged by
think that's
Luka,
Tyson.
and they're trying to run the play of the family, wiping out right now. Tony D and Luka are
Do I
in
have it the other
control.
way around? No, I got it right. I think I got it right. Yeah, those people are funny. People who are upset about it are funny to me because it's
Corey, you brought up a lot
it's like
of
she wasn't in
about
AEW
these two,
first. She's not an
does the Don
AEW
have the
original.
right to be
She
extra cautious?
honed her
Does it with
craft
anyone?
elsewhere.
I
She's not even an
understand why the Don's
AEW
feeling
original.
paranoid. He thought the people
Why would
closest
you
to
be
him
upset
found
that
out
she
he
went
can't
from
trust them. With that
AEW
said,
to
this
WWE?
This is mainly
She wasn't even. She didn't even get her start
the Don
there.
shouldn't be worried about anybody but the Don. Because when you start worrying about keeping everybody else's house, you let your own fall apart.
No.
Oh,
The old
oops.
adage, don't trust anybody. And I understand that with Tony D. I mean, his right-hand man, the underboss,
Is it
Stax
IEK?
turned his back on him. And
Yes.
Stax running around right now like a boss himself.
Ring.
Trust me, he has to be a little bit of out of his mind right now.
Look at
Oh,
this.
hey, wait a minute.
Tyson.
Luka just pushed the Don out of the way, sacrificed himself, but Graves, he also got mowed over.
And Wesley now yelling and screaming at the High Rise to keep doing what they're doing.
The High
keep
Rise.
your feet on the gas pedals. Wesley's expert tutelage paying off right now for Tyson and Tyreek.
I mean, come on, guys. I've been in a lot of tag team
Starting to build back up this tag team division, man. This tag team division has been
You don't like his body language.
Come on, man. Tony D
seen better days.
It's supposed to be a fight.
Whoa!
Right now between all 40 guys.
He was in the action, but Luka pushed him out of
There
the
we
way
go.
and he took the bullet, so to speak.
Now we got those.
Fight. Well, Luka just close enough to the ropes. The official couldn't make the count. I was paying attention to Wesley
Brand new
on the
Uncle
outside
Howdy.
dancing, having a great time watching his charges. Tyson and Tyreek do the work on
Brand new
Crucifino.
Uncle Howdy.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, baby.
Yes.
Oh,
That
baby.
could be it right there.
Off the
Tony D,
splash.
get in there, Tony.
Cover.
Get in there. What the hell?
You don't like the body language. That's what it is. But Grace, what you were just saying, I mean, there's a lot going
Booker
on.
T
There's
is
trust
losing it.
issues with one team. There's an up-and-coming team in front of us. Wesley's on the outside here. Tony's body language. Luka trying to prove himself.
Wesley's right there. I understand
What
you're
dream
afraid
match
of him.
would you be more interested in?
Wesley's
Tim,
got
what
one of
do you
the
mean,
best
what
brains
dream
in the
match?
NXT locker room. I've spent a lot of time around the guy. He is brilliant.
You said
If he
Blake
can
is a weird
instill
name.
his
Apparently
wisdom
it's
in
a
these
tribute to her
like
niece,
Tyson and Tyreek,
Lewis.
you're gonna have a force to deal with for a long time in the future. Booker,
So
am I wrong?
it means something to her, apparently.
100%. Trust me on that.
Well, what do you like about High Rise, Booker, since you're talking about it?
No, my thing is this. I'm watching this team, and I'm watching the beatdown. I'm watching the brutality of this team. That's what I like about them. I like the mindset. You talk about body language. Oh, check that out.
Whoa!
Baby.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Strange.
Man, that's Tyreek into the cover, hook of the leg, and an ear fall. Then look, Tony D came in to try to break things up.
Was he late? Did he break anything up?
Is the match continuing? What do you want from him? He's confused. He's hurt. He doesn't know what's going on. He
Luka's
doesn't know who he
getting
can
cracked
trust.
up right now. Luka's in trouble.
Counted out with a 3 count, and he just stayed there. He just watched it.
Tony D's head is not in the game. Period. Point blank. This could be disastrous not only for D'Angelo, but Crucifino as well.
Tag team action continuing. Which one of these two teams walks out tonight victorious here live on NXT?
Oba, the fourth man? Oh my goodness. That'd be crazy.
Luka Crucifino trying to fight his way back into the matchup, but Tyson and Tyreek have just done a great job of cutting this ring in half. But to both of your
Ty
points,
Butter, what's up, man?
Tony D isn't engaged in this matchup. Graves, I'll start with you.
Oh, listen, I don't think Tony D's head is in any sort of place for competition right now, particularly when you've got a well-oiled machine on the opposite side of the ring.
Tony D'Angelo is just watching his friend get absolutely
Wesley is building a
tenderized
monstrosity
over here.
with Tyson and Tyreek. Cover here.
Pinfall.
Breaker kick
No,
As
Luka kicks out at 1.
Dilemma, man. I mean, who can you trust?
Okay, still a bit left in the tank.
Right now, he's in between.
He definitely needs to get this tag, though.
Luka trying to fight back up. We got to wonder who was on the phone with Luka Crucifino. What is going through the mind of Tony D'Angelo?
Well, listen, we don't need to worry about who was on the phone. We don't need to worry about what's going through anybody's head because the fact is, High Rise is putting it down on Crucifino at the moment.
Jeez.
Let's talk about that.
Crucifino needs a lifeline, man.
Wes. Wes, come
Who
over
wants to be a millionaire?
Oh, he does.
What a turnabout's fair play. Luka Crucifino getting back into this matchup.
Phone a friend right now, man. Phone up Tony D.
In this matchup. Maybe the trust is back.
D'Angelo just wants the glory.
Reach out, make the tag.
There it goes.
Here comes Tony
Comes
D.
Slammy Soprano.
Remembering all the fights from the schoolyard.
Dang.
To the side streets, to the back alleys, to the docks.
Dang, this is a hot tag for sure. Look at this. Tossing him.
Now is fired up. Maybe he now is fueled. Maybe he now is focused.
Mystery Iguana. There you go.
Hard to get focused.
Spinebuster.
Too little, too late.
This is the Tony D.
Yeah, this Jasper Troy guy is definitely getting a good push. Wait a minute. It stacks with a crowbar. He gets thrown into the ring. This is the one thing that could have averted his attention here. Wait a minute. Luka's got the crowbar. I knew it. He said I just picked it up. Oh my goodness, no. Oh no, man. Luka picked up the crowbar and now Tony thinks he and Slammy Soprano gets extra slammed. Tony D'Angelo gets pinned. Wow. The Dawn has been pinned by Tyson. Tyson DuPont. Wow. The High Rise Wesley and his crew walking out with smiles on their faces to the pay window. Wow, man.
Nearly putting the Don through the ring. It's all about the money, baby.
Wow. You see what I'm saying? The twists are crazy in this storyline here. Now, Tony D'Angelo believes that Luca was going to hit him with the crowbar and everything.
Trick Williams,
Yeah, it's Trick Williams.
on successfully
That
defending
was
the
fun,
TNA
man.
World Championship against Elijah this past Friday at Against All Odds. But I want to talk about your title defense against Mike Santana last week. Some are saying that you needed the help from First Class to get it done.
Well, you know, they try to say that I ain't great when they know that I am. They try to say I don't look good when you know that I look like money.
I look
What I'm
like
trying to
money.
say, Sarah, is I don't care what nobody has to say, including the loud and proud Mike Santana. Because last week you came out here and said that you made a promise to your daughter. Well, you lied to your daughter's face.
Oh.
Elijah, first of all, get some
You
guitar
lied to your
lessons.
daughter's
Then
face.
you need to learn how to squabble, because we all saw what Trick Williams did to you last Friday. Now you need help.
Trick is going off. Yeah, the Don's ear is not going so well.
Elijah. Well, I say that's cool, because ever since Trick Williams went Hollywood, I've been riding in First Class. This is how we're going to do it, Sarah. Next week, we got a 6-man tag. Yoshi, Briggs, Elijah versus the Trick Williams and them light-skinned brothers out of First Class. I'm talking about AJ Francis and Casey Navarro.
Oh, nice.
And Yoshi and Briggs, since you want to walk with Elijah so bad, next week we're going to dog walk your ass right out of NXT. You already know what time it is. Tricky
Oh,
2 brands.
wait a minute.
And I make it look easy.
Well, AJ Francis posted a tweet that he's excited about that 6-man.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So, wait, if Josh, Briggs, Yoshiki, Inamura, and Elijah lose, are they out of NXT forever or what?
NXT parking lot. As for the champion, he's medically cleared. He's not 100%. Oba defends the NXT title in our main event.
Dang, main event up next. Man, this show flew by.
On July 12th.
So, are they out of NXT for good if they lose? I'm glad we got a little bit of Trick Williams tonight. I was kind of worrying that maybe because he's the TNA champion that they might start, or they might stop showcasing him here as much.
Tickets on sale Friday with pre-sale tomorrow.
Oh yeah, man. You know, that'd be one of the most hype things to happen this year. I like the plan, man. I hope they pull the trigger on it, because the whole like, oh, he gets so close and then he loses, he's the underdog, like that's, it's cool, but this is the perfect person for him to beat, you know? I kind of wish they wouldn't have done it earlier, though. Blake Monroe signing her NXT contract next week.
As Blake Monroe signs her NXT contract.
So they're giving her like a old school cartoon look. Old school cartoon kind of aesthetic and feeling about her. Like she's part of like the Flintstones era. Not from back then, but like the era of that era of cartoon. Like the Jetsons, the Flintstones. She looks like that. Maybe a little bit of I Dream of Jeannie.
Joins forces with Briggs and Inamura to battle the TNA World Champion.
I was worried at first they were gonna do straight up like steal the Tony Storm type of thing, where she's an old school star, you know. At first when they showed her in the bathtub, I was like, wait a minute. I thought they were gonna go that direction. Here we go. It's time for Jasper Troy, the main event.
The champion is 100%.
No, there's no way he's 100%. All by design. By this man, Jasper Troy, that monster.
That monster.
It's a Booker's point, Graves. This man had a plan and executed it.
He brought the chains.
I mean, when was the last time we saw anyone do what Jasper Troy did to Oba Femi?
I don't know if Oba Femi has ever experienced power quite like that of Jasper.
Thought it was I Dream of Jeannie.
It's
got that. It's got a little bit of that feeling to it, as far as I'm concerned.
What he wanted. Jasper has the golden opportunity of becoming NXT champion here tonight.
It's got kind of a heavy song.
The winner of season 1 of LFG.
LFG.
His legend is joining us here at the desk, that being Booker T.
Damn right.
Are we looking
Jasper
into the
Troy.
eyes of the next NXT?
It's time. Let's see if he bit off more than he can chew here. He made this personal quick. La la. Ooh. Ooh. See how many likes we're up to. We could do a prediction on this if we hit 20. Let's see. Have we broken the barrier? Did we break the goal? Break the goal down? No, not yet. Still a couple of outliers. Still a couple of people who are still sitting on a like that they didn't give out. Oba. Oba. Still a couple people sitting on some free likes they could have gave out and didn't do it yet. Now would be a good time to hit that like, guys. Gave you about 2 hours to do it. Thank you to everybody who already did it, though. You guys are the foundation that has us this close. We're within striking distance for sure. Oba. Here we go. Our third and final title match of the night.
Is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 340.
Maybe they don't like NXT. Why would they be here then, you know? I don't think that's it. I just think some people get a little entranced with the show and forget that they can help out by liking the stream.
And his opponents from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 300.
Man, he's just a mountain. Oba Femi. Still holding his midsection. Oh, it's time.
Booker, all weekend you kept texting
Jasper
me,
Troy,
Oba
man, you asked for
blinked.
this.
Oba blinked. What were you talking about?
No, I was talking about the face-off between these two. When you look a man in his eye.
Here we go. The title's on the line. So you know what time. It's time
right now, you can see it in the
to
ring, ready to pounce. Here we go.
light it up.
And Oba
Let's
coming
go.
out firing right off the bat.
Let's get it.
It's almost as if he's
This
gotta
is a
strike
brawl.
fast,
Oh
he's
my
gotta strike
goodness.
quick
Jasper
because
Troy right out the gates with the world's
this is what we
strongest.
thought we would see.
Senton, ouch.
Dropping down right across those ribs into the cover. Champion. And almost Jasper Troy.
Oba
crowning
Femi
something
Akuma
great.
beads
He
got
right
ejected from
back
the
on
ring.
top of the champion.
Smart strategy.
Jasper Troy with that vicious
understands
ground
the
and pound.
assignment tonight. He's got Oba Femi at a disadvantage,
Oh,
which is
my.
something most superstars can never say. If Troy can stay the course,
This is
could
definitely a
change
way to
the
start the
future
match if
of
you're Jasper
NXT.
Troy.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap.
This will be
presented
like
by
two
Progressive
18-wheelers.
Booker. Oba's greatest attribute is his power. As Corey's pointed out, he's not in the shape right now to execute that power. Has his strength now become his biggest weakness?
I think so. I mean,
There we go.
I'll just shut
Oba
up
Femi.
now because out of nowhere.
Oba Femi getting a little bit of a reprieve from this damage that Jasper's been throwing his way.
Individual that Oba Femi has faced inside the middle of that ring, as well as Oba is bruised, battered, and perhaps torn right now at this point.
Either way you slice it, but we've got two world-class heavy hitters.
Crack the arm. Wait a minute.
Oh, baby.
What's on the buffet tonight,
Jasper
Book?
steps up, puts the choke on him, but no.
No
Oba
bread, no water.
Too strong.
Here we go.
Between that bruised, battered,
Here
and
we
torn,
go.
I thought you were giving me a Waffle House order. As Oba Femi right now is looking to try to hoist up Jasper
Yeah,
Troy
Strange, but
one more time.
you don't have to be on. You don't have to be watching on YouTube, dude. We have probably altogether we probably had 100 people come through the stream already today. Man. You don't have to be entrenched and encapsulated just within YouTube to leave a thumbs up. You know, you can leave a thumbs up and still be on YouTube. You know this, or still be on Twitch. You know this. You do that. I'm saying if there are people who are on Twitch right now and people who are on YouTube right now who haven't left a like, now would be a really good time to do it because the main event is on, man. If you guys want to do predictions, very little time left.
The champion. Jasper Troy right now. It was The Undertaker who warned Oba, the LFG winner, he would be coming.
Close. We're getting close, guys. We're almost there.
The yard is in jeopardy, Booker.
Oh, wow. Yo, Oba has been getting rocked. Look at this.
Very, very well. And Jasper could beat the champion right here in the middle of this ring tonight.
Jasper is
Dude, we have not seen. Oh my God, he broke the turnbuckle with him. Wow. Jasper Troy slammed Oba into the second turnbuckle so hard it broke. How are they going to continue the match? Wow. Dude, he broke the turnbuckle. And the ref is calling people over to try to fix it up. Wow.
Wherever you're watching around the world, the NXT Championship is on the line right now.
Wowzers, man.
Corey, right now, the officials coming out here, that turnbuckle just snapped. And it wasn't just the turnbuckle. The whole damn side popped right off. I mean, look, it's in the ring.
You've got Oba Femi. Oh, it's covered here by Troy for the championship. You see the officials scrambling.
Oba sees this title slipping away, man. I don't think he's had this type of feeling within NXT yet.
I mean,
there are people who have tested him, but
the
this is
entire
crazy.
Side, what would you call it, bolt popped right off? I mean, it wasn't just like the pad fell off.
I mean, you got to understand,
They're trying to fix the ring while Jasper Troy is still destroying Oba Femi. Dude, this is fun. This is fun right here. Imagine if you add Jacob in this match. Oh my goodness.
And for all of Troy's inexperience, this is an incredibly sound strategy, Booker. Jasper,
yeah, the middle rope.
This abdominal stretch applied to the champion. Troy
it looks like they're getting it back together.
On his own while continuing to inflict punishment on the already beaten body of the champion.
Yes, you got to understand that Oba Femi is that back area.
Oba Femi's fighting back.
Lumbars and dire
Uh-oh.
Jasper Troy still close to the body.
Wow.
Close to the body.
Take nothing away.
Every single time Oba is trying to get back into this match, it's costing him.
Watch out! This match is still going on. The officials trying to rebuild the damn ring, and Jasper Troy pounces.
All right, they have fixed the turnbuckle situation, but man,
I mean, Booker, you've had ribs.
I don't think
in
it has
Corey, I mean, you've had
helped
rib
Oba
injuries.
at all.
I mean, even just kicking out has to be pain.
When your core is as
Hey, at least
damaged
that
as
middle,
Oba's likely is at the moment,
that middle
everything
turnbuckle back,
you
so
do inside
the
ring hurts, whether
the
it's
like
offensive
shoulder
or defense. If you're
battering
trying to throw a
shoulder
punch,
into
or
the
you're
ring
trying to
post to be a
protect
little bit
yourself,
harder to
everything hurts. Jasper Troy knows that, and he's
harder to
exploiting
happen.
it perfectly.
Man, this is vicious. The title's on the line, man.
How impressed I've been with Jasper Troy. Oh, wait a minute. Check it out, guys. Check it out.
Crack the back. Jeez, Jasper's so deceptively large, too. Look at how big he is.
Another near fall. It feels like the air
Jasper's
has been
got
taken
his
out of the performance
freaking
center.
number over
Everyone is
here.
in shock, and a big splash back to those ribs, into the cover, and another near fall.
And this has been an outright onslaught from Jasper Troy. Another thunderous splash to the ruler. When have we ever seen Oba dominated like this? Cover! Oh, man. It's uncomfortable, Vic. This is the ruler we're watching be dismantled.
And it's all for the NXT Championship. This is our main event here on NXT. Right back to the injured ribs. Jasper Troy started the night by putting Oba Femi through a windshield. But guys, I have never seen Oba manhandled like this before.
I don't know that Oba Femi has ever experienced this level of jeopardy in his career. Oba knows one speed. It's dominant. But right now, Jasper Troy is pushing the NXT champion.
And Booker, I go back to Jasper Troy, who said he's counting on Oba Femi competing because he's a warrior. He knows he's not
Yeah,
a
this is one. Oh my goodness. Oba dropped on the apron back first.
Guys, we're going to have a new champion. I can feel it. Here we
Oba
go.
is
Jasper
just hurting for certain.
Delivers another splash.
Splash to the center. 1, 2. Oh, Oba reaching for the sky, boy.
I mean, you got to be proud to an extent.
Dude, this is crazy. I did not expect for this match to be so so vicious tonight. When it was announced, I was like, okay, it's gonna be a good little showdown, but Oba's gonna get him. I didn't know that Jasper was gonna jump him before the show started, put him through a windshield, all that, and then have such a dominant and vicious showing. This has been, I would say, at least twice as entertaining as I expected it to be. I like this. Oh yeah, man.
Day 155 is champion clothesline. Second one finally. Jasper Troy, to my knowledge, Booker, that's the first time Troy's been off his feet in this match.
Took a lot to get the big man off.
Dude, this is crazy right here.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Where is Oba getting this
Oba
from?
making a
It's
comeback.
Like Graves. It's a third, fourth, fifth, maybe even sixth win. That's what.
Jasper Troy said, quit that.
The good superstars from the
Puts a
greats.
stop to all that. Wait a minute. Spine busters. Who are you going to call? Oba with the spine buster. Center of the ring. Ooh, Jasper Troy finds a way out of the pin, man.
And that's got to be disheartening for Oba
Jasper
Femi.
Troy
Oba
finds a
Femi
way
been
out of
getting
the
a
pin,
clean
but
shot
just
off
barely.
basically since the opening bell.
Let's reset the
Tim.
story here tonight. NXT titles on the line. When we
Too much,
started
man.
on
Too
air,
much.
all hell broke loose.
That's
Jasper
overkill.
Troy didn't just beat up Oba Femi. Jasper Troy put Oba Femi through the windshield of a car. We didn't know.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Jimmy. Please. Jimmy Johns. Come on, man. You've done enough tonight. You've done enough. Don't do it. Jimmy Johns. Stop the madness. Oh, my goodness, Jimmy Johns. I'm going to have your hat for this.
Oba was going to be able to compete here tonight.
Oh, no. Jimmy Johns, no. Jimmy Johns is one of the most heinous villains. What are you doing? Oba. Oba. Jimmy Johns is like, hey, you know what? You know what else is cool? Our sandwiches. Don't you want one of our sandwiches right now? You don't need to see the end of this main event. Get yourself one of our sandwiches. Our sandwiches will never break the second
And that's got to be
turnbuckle.
disheartening for Oba Femi. Oba hasn't been able to get a clean shot off basically since the opening bell.
You can't know that. Jimmy Johns, you cannot know that. Maybe your sandwiches will break a turnbuckle someday.
Jasper Troy didn't just beat up Oba Femi. Jasper Troy put Oba Femi through the windshield of a car. We didn't know if Oba was going to be able to compete here tonight.
Oh, no. Jimmy Johns, stop it. Jimmy Johns is being very villainous right now. Looking like Syndrome from The Incredibles. The Not So Incredibles. Oba. Oba.
He can't capitalize. We would have a new champion right now if Troy had a little more gas left.
Arm cover.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
If Jasper Troy would have fallen on Oba, I got to agree with Graves.
Jimmy, can you please stop? Yeah, it was really close.
Thanks to Jasper Troy.
Jasper Troy continuing to soldier on like a horror movie villain.
Big man leaving his feet.
Oh, wow.
To the stomach, though.
Knees
Oba
up.
Femi
Oba got the knees up.
And now, oh,
Clobbering,
no.
clothesline over the top rope to the outside. Both men go splat on the outside.
Under the weight of these
But
athletes,
Oba's
and
back
Oba
up.
now-
Through the... Oh, my goodness. Crushed the barricade.
These two are destroying each other.
They're destroying the arena. To destroy... Oh, wow. It's over. Fall from Grace. Jasper Troy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yo, the ref just did a freaking Nick Patrick. He said, no, the shoulder's up.
The official's on top of it, Booker. He said the left shoulder got up.
Yo, he did a Nick Patrick. He said, no, his shoulder's up, and he didn't even kick out.
This could shatter the confidence of the champion.
What is going on here? Pop up. Power bomb. That's 1, 2, 3. It's over. Oba Femi retains. Wow, man. Jasper Troy was an absolute savage here. Wow.
They literally needed
Man.
to just keep everything.
Yo, who can beat Oba Femi if not this? It's going to take an absolute force of nature to knock Oba Femi off the top.
The monstrous Jasper Troy.
What a main event.
Oh, but look at the barricade. It's just in shambles. My goodness. This was something fun, man. What a fun match. Jimmy John's is all over us. Like, no, no, no! You can't see any of this. Jimmy John's. Man, they were trying to hit a quota tonight or something. I see you, Jimmy John's. They're trying to hit me with more Jimmy John's interactions than the amount of sandwiches they sold today. And I think they got there. I think they actually did it. All right, so let's find out, guys. Hopefully nobody in here works at Jimmy John's. They have good stuff. It's just something I came up with a long time ago to speak in code about what's going on, so people know. The people who know what's up. All right, so if you've seen this episode of NXT, which is the 10th of June 2025 episode of NXT, I want to know what score you guys would give it out of 10. Okay. Now, keep in mind, the highest score that you can give is a 8.4 out of 10. The lowest score you can give is a 7.0 out of 10. Okay? So have your scores ready. Hang on a second. Let's play the intro. Let's hit them with the intro. If I can get it to open. Here we go. Let's hit you guys with the intro first. Yeah, let's do it. Rewind. Okay. Have your score ready, guys. Let's do it. saw Dudley with his Sherlock Holmes hat on. Dudley had my hat on that I'm wearing today. No, you look good, Dudley. You look good in the hat. I wasn't expecting you to pop up with the hat on. Dudley had the Sherlock hat. All right, Dudley Holmes. Dudley's the homie, so he's Sherlock homie. All right, so what score would you guys give this episode of NXT out of 10? Keep in mind the highest score is 8.4 out of 10. The lowest score is 7.0. And you have until the end of this song to give me that score. So let's get it. What score, guys? What score would you give it? La 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 la. La 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 la. Boom, boom. All right. I see 8.2 from Tim. Thank you, Tim. I see 8.4 from Donovan. Donovan's got 8.4 on the mind. Thank you, Donovan. Jackie says 8.0. Thank you, Alice, by the way. Alice says they like the intro. Thank you, Jackie. Ringmaster says 7.8. Thank you, Ringmaster. J-Rock says 7.83. 7.83. Thank you, J-Rock. 7.9 says Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Strange says 7.9 as well. 7.9. Okay. Thank you, Strange. WB says 7.96. Getting technical. Thank you, WB. What 8.0 says Super Mario? You got it. You get a what's up, Super Mario. Thank you. Alice says 8.2. Thank you, Alice. Did they say that her name is a tribute to her niece? They didn't say it on the broadcast, but that's what we found out. All right, so there we go. All right, so my score. Thank you, Alice, by the way, if I didn't already say thank you. I like to try to say thank you to everybody when they give a score, just so that you know I do appreciate it. This had a nice flow to it, man. Before I knew it, the show was about to be over, and that's the mark. To me, that's the mark of a really good show. When time ceases to be an object of something that you're feeling. You're not feeling the passing of time the same way as you do throughout the rest of the day, or throughout the shows that maybe drag on a little bit too long, or things of those sorts. I find it very intriguing how a show can like melt the concept of time passage. I like it, and it's one of the things that makes me know that the show was a success in what they were trying to do, because it's called a pastime for a reason, right? It passes the time. It's something that you can do when you have some time and you just want to enjoy it, and you don't want to worry about time passage, and all the worries of the day. And that's what a lot of this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a fun spot for you to be at and just be entertained. And I think that they accomplished that. So just their time dilation abilities has me thinking that this should get about a 7.9. Great freaking final match with just edge of my seat action, especially after what happened last night with Jey Uso and Gunther. I was thinking, man, anything can happen tonight. And they had me there, man. They really had me thinking that we were about to see something crazy. And I don't know who can beat Oba Femi at this point. Like, it's going to take an act of freaking, a force of nature is going to have to come through. There's going to have to be a hurricane or a hurricane that rolls through the Performance Center and hits only Oba Femi. And then somebody falls on him afterwards or something and gets the 3 count right when the ref's looking. I don't know, man. He's going to have to get hit with something crazy. But I love how strong they helped to make him off of this, and how much they cemented him and Jasper Troy as something good. The Lacey Lane, or is that her name? Lacey Lane? Lacey Lane, Lacey Jayne, Laney Reed. Oh, her name's Laney Reed. Okay, I remember now. Laney Reed match, a little too much offense, I think. I don't think that that's the best way to assert that she's a good wrestler. I think that match should have been a little shorter because it made Jacy seem a little more touchable than I would like, especially in her first title defense. And you could have done it a different way. You could have made it to where the distraction of, because Jacy and Fallon have a story where they're not so on the same page. You could have done some of that to make the offense come more believable from Laney. I don't know. I just feel like maybe you should have debuted Laney. Is that her name? Laney against somebody else, maybe. It just didn't do the right thing to me, like Spike Lee. All right, Spike Lee would have called this movie not doing the right thing. What else? Very dominant win for a couple of tag teams tonight. The Culling and the High Rise both looked really good, and they're starting to have these tag teams that look and feel like they should actually be smashing people, and they could be helping the domination of this tag team to step up. Because after Nathan Frazier and Axiom exited, and even before that, it was looking like this tag team division needs help and needs work and doesn't really have that shining jewel. And did we even see the Hank and Tank tonight? They might already be about to get dethroned based off of what I saw tonight, because they had some people step up that look like they should be throwing them somewhere. And I hope for that, because as much as Hank and Tank have a good little thing going, I'm more down with just savage beatings and stuff like that. To me, it would look better if you had a more like vicious tag team winning, and not just like the feel good tag team honk honk and all that. You know, I know you need that. It makes the show better, because then if you're not down with that, you want to see them get beat. If you are down with that, it gives you that hype. It makes you feel as like you're part of it. You're seeing the underdog finally get the comeuppance and the wins and all that. So I'm just glad that this tag division is starting to hit its stride a little bit and move along. Great hot start with the injury to Oba Femi. It put the hooks in me real early. Like, oh my God, is he going to be able to fight? If he is he going to be able to make it through the match? Jasper Troy is no joke. So from the very beginning, they had the hooks in me about that. And then all along the way, they were telling cool stories with people like Tony D'Angelo and also with with what's going to happen with Chase and his new crew and all that. Just a very fun, entertaining, and a breeze to watch. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 7.9, man. Very, very good. And the ball is in SmackDown's court, because SmackDown needs to do very well this week to overcome NXT for the silver trophy. I mean, not NXT, TNA. TNA is able to clock a better score this week than SmackDown. Then TNA will be getting the silver in the Battle of the Brands, and SmackDown will be getting the bronze James. So let's do the math. All of these scores added together equals 88.09. Hopefully you liked my review of the show. I try not to get too into the specifics of like the moves and stuff, because you just watched it, you just saw it. You don't need all that recap. So 88.09. We're gonna divide that by how many scores we got here. So how many scores do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scores. Hang on. 8, 9, 10, 11 scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It looks like 11 scores. Am I right? Yeah, 8.2 was Alice, so the one past that's me. Okay. 88.09 divided by 11 equals 8.0081 81 81 81 81 818. That is a lot of 1s and 8s to say they got the point. They got the point. Let's give them the point. NXT scratches the board their first time out the gates, and they get an 8. So they get a 1 point on the Battle of the Brands. It has begun. It has begun. The Battle of the Brands has begun, guys. This season. This season ends after SummerSlam. Night 2 of SummerSlam is the final event of this season. So these shows are going to want to really kick it up a notch. They're going to really want to bring their best to the table, because last season was it was pretty close, but there were definitely shows that could have brought a bit more consistency. And I think that's the name of the game here, is just be consistent. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just be consistent. Give the people what they want. And bring some cool characters and stories and good matches. I know it sounds hard, but you have professionals, man. You're paying people thousands and thousands of dollars to be professionals. You just got to put the right people in the right spots and, make it happen. I hope this particular season is going to be our tightest season ever, where everybody is battling it out at the very end of the season, because everybody has brought their A game all season long. That would be awesome. I know you can't. I know not every show, not every single episode is going to be the best, but that's where consistency comes in, and that's where you don't need to knock it out of the park. You just have to be consistent. People will be excited, and people will be hyped. People will regard your show as a quality situation if you bring that quality and keep it consistent. You don't need to knock the ball out of the park. Sometimes you can hit a double, and if the guy behind you hits a double, guess what? That's a home run. It's just teamwork, man. Put together the right thing. Put together the right stuff. Use your team. Use your team correctly, and put together a game plan and execute. You don't have to always hit home runs, man. If you can hit 2 doubles back to back, guess what? That's a run. Just do the doubles, man. Stop trying for the home runs that don't work out too well. That's my advice. Where does AEW rank? They're not. The season just started, so they haven't had an episode yet. Season started after Money in the Bank, so only Raw has had an episode, and now NXT has had an episode. So tomorrow AEW will have a chance to score in the Battle of the Brands. So be here tomorrow, because we're doing Dynamite. Dynamite definitely has its work cut out for it as well, because we're getting closer and closer to All In, so the shows should be ramping up in theory, right? Tomorrow should be a better episode of Dynamite. In theory, in booking theory, tomorrow should be a better episode of Dynamite than what we've seen. So that should be the one to watch, and then it should just be getting better and better from there on. Thank you so much to everybody who gave a score in Grapple Chat tonight, and make sure that you get on over to my Twitch channel. Twitch is where we're rocking, okay? Twitch is where we're rocking. We're not stopping. The stream is not over. There's nothing that is stopping about this stream other than being live on YouTube. So just click the link and get over here on Twitch, because Twitch is already live. We're already in here. We're already having fun, and we have some actual wrestling I'll be putting on the screen for us to watch. Brand new episode of wrestling tonight, so be here. We're doing it right away too, so you don't have to wait around, nothing. I will see you there. Everybody on YouTube, teleport. Click that link, twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. You see that link right there? Click it, click it, click it. If you click it, that's your ticket to a continuously fun experience tonight. Get on over here, guys. And everybody who's already on Twitch, stick around, because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.